Okay, let's go to the remaining tabs. Okay, we are learning what word. Okay, I'm going to again to the search engine and typing over here word. Okay, let me click over here word. Okay, now we are in a launching pad word. This is you already know. Those who are paying to for this, they cannot able to see this message. I didn't pay, that's why I seen it. Okay, now after that, let me check the blank document. Okay, now after that, guys, what we done in the last class, file tab, home tab, insert tab, and the design tab, right? Let's go to the next tab, that's called the layout. Okay, layout means what? When you are writing inside of your page, I have some layout, right? Means like exactly what you are putting inside of that. Like let me put and let me show directly. Like suppose I want to add any content inside of that is equal to random. Okay, for rand is a short form. Inside of a bracket, opening and closing bracket, inside of bracket, I am writing what how much paragraph I want. Okay, I want at least 19 paragraph. Okay, just going outside and hitting enter button. You can see my all paragraphs are ready. If you can calculate, it's exact a 90. Okay, now let's go to the understand layout tab. So first layout tab, we have the a group that name is page setup. Okay, means how we can set our page when we are doing the printout. Okay, means what exactly, guys? When you are going to the file and print option, that time what happen? I want to print this page. Means right now I have a physically not available, right? It's a virtually in my machine. That's called what? We call as like a soft copy, right? But I want a hard copy physically. I want. So how we can get that? Let me show you. Like you already know, I need to go to the files and print, right? Suppose right now I have the 8 page and whatever content I have inside what inside I want to fix properly. Okay, so there is a different way like a page setup. First, we are learning a page setup group. Let me go to the top. Now, first option we have the margin. Margin means what? You can see the space of to the page. Getting seen that space. If suppose I want to increase or decrease, we are using margin. Okay, we have the normal margin, narrow margin, moderate margin, while and mirrored and the office 2003 default. Let's check one by one. Getting margin will be a narrow. Okay, let me click over here again. See, getting, let me click over here. So okay, wide, getting, and the mirrored. Okay, now you can see there are different margins are there, but by default your margin will be a normal always. Okay, you can see we have the different types of margins. After that we have the orientation. Orientation means what? Sometime means not when you are creating a page is always your page will be a portrait. Portrait means what? A standing position. Okay, and the landscape means what? Like a tilde one. Okay, let me show. When I am clicking landscape, it will be take extra data. See, let me click over here. See, it's a wild one. Okay, and it's a landscape. Let me show also. See, it's a landscape. I'm just zooming and zoom out. You can see when I'm going to the print over here, you can see how many pages I want? 8, right? So it's right now in a landscape. Like landscape means very when you are using landscape, if suppose you want to make any certificate, right? Like we have the NASIT certificate and this kind of certificates. The certificates is like a landscape, right? It's not a portrait. So sometime we are making a landscape also. So we can do that. Okay. After let me go back and going to the again portrait because always we are using portrait by default. Okay, but if you want to use a that orientation as a landscape, you can use the landscape also. Landscape means a tilde one means like a rectangle. Okay, and the portrait means is like a vertically, right? Vertically and horizontally, the two types we have. Now after that we have the a different type of pages also. Like when you are going to the sea, or if you know when you are buying to the going to when you going to the shop, that time you are asking which paper size you want. So we have the different size of paper, like a letter, okay, even the ledger, what legal, A3, A4, B4, B5, envelope type. We have the different types of paper size. If you are confusing, you can see it's the down of bottom. They already rotate how much centimeter has your length. Okay. Now suppose I want a A3 paper. A3 paper is bigger than A4. Okay, let me take it. You can check. So it's not a landscape. See, it's a portrait, but the bigger paper. Now what happened, guys? When you are going to print out document, that time you need to select your document size. Okay, so you can go to the print, okay, and directly you can go print and it will be selected. Some people are going to the print and they are selected from over here. Like suppose I want a A4. See, like that. Some people are using a selected from over here, or those who are professional, they are using layout tab because they know a lot of inside of that, right? But those who are, those who are people working onto the shop or maybe any organization, they are just going to the files and just print option they are using, and they are using the minimum features, not a lot of, because they don't know about the word lot of. Okay, now let's me go to the back. After that we have the size we done, which paper I want to choose. Now after that we have the column. Column means what, guys? Sometime you can see your newspaper, right? In newspaper, what happened? We have in one page, one column started from over here, and the another is the means it's like a one page divided into the different columns. We can do that. Okay, let me say. Suppose I'm selecting all these word whatever we have. Okay, let me select it to the down. Selection done. Again, I'm going to the up. Now you can see over here we have the option columns. I'm going to the columns. How many columns do you want to divide it? This is your paragraphs. All paragraphs. How many columns you want to divide it? See, this is a two. When I'm clicking on what happened, it's divided into a two category. Means what? We need to start reading from over here. And when I am finishing to box, it will be again I need to go to the top, and over here I want to start to read. It's like your newspaper, right? If you want to more columns, we have the option three columns also. See, we can make also your newspaper also, they are making like using this. Okay, now even inside we have the another option also. Means what? When I'm clicking on left side, you can see the left side content will be a small, and over here right side content will be a bigger. Okay, same vice versa is like a right side one be a smaller, and the left side will be a bigger. So there we have the different way we can present our data. Okay, now getting. After that, let me do as it is, one step. Okay. Now let's go to the another option like a break. You already know break option is what doing. If suppose I want to break my page, so you can break as a normal page also. You can break via columnly also. You can wrap to the text also, right? We have the different option. Okay, in break option. Okay, if suppose I'm over here and I'm using break, okay, page break, you can see whatever I'm just placed it over there, my cursor, it's going to the whatever where I just place it, whatever apart from over here, what is exactly I have, it's going to the directly next page. It is similar like you seen over here in insert tab page break. It's a similar. Okay, over here only what exactly option inside of we have the different types of page break. Let me show the column one. Okay, let me go to the one step back. Okay, going over here. Suppose I have the data into the column format. Okay, let me select it all. Okay, after that, let me take as a two. Okay, you can see right now I have the data into the two format. Okay, now I'm over here. You can see over here, and I just want to use a break to the next column. What happened?